Hello students, welcome back to Brilliant Education Doha Qatar. In this small video session, we are going to understand important concept from Principles of Inheritance and Variation chapter, that is incomplete dominance. This topic is very important for CBSE purpose, CBSE board examination, and also NEET like a pre-medical examination. One question from this topic they will sure ask. So try to understand the examples of incomplete dominance and the meaning of incomplete dominance. We can also say incomplete dominance is a non-Mendelian inheritance. What is the non-Mendelian inheritance? That means this process is not following the Mendelian orders or Mendelian ratios. So what exactly incomplete dominance are? Look at here. Before we go to the incomplete dominance, let me take the examples of this incomplete dominance. First, we can write the examples of incomplete dominance. Antirrhinum. Antirrhinum. This is a plant. Antirrhinum. We can also call snapdragon. Number 2, second plant is mirabilis. Mirabilis jalapa. This is also called 4 o'clock plant. Mirabilis jalapa. 2 plants. These 2 are plants. Next, in case of animal, one more example is there. The example is called Andalusian fowl. So here we can write Andalusian fowl. Okay. Now, these 3 examples keep in mind, because in NEET like competitive purpose, they are asking which out of the 4 or which out of the following is example of incomplete dominance. Mirabilis jalapa and Antirrhinum, these 2 plants keep in mind. So let me explain what exactly incomplete dominance. In Antirrhinum plant, there are 2 type of flowers are there. There are 2 type of flowers in Antirrhinum plant. What is the first one? Red color flowers. Red color flowers. Okay. Flowers. Second one is white color flowers. White color flowers. Okay. Here there are 2 type of colors of flowers are there in Antirrhinum. Red color flowers we can represent with the genotype is capital R, capital R. Capital R, capital R. White color is small r, small r. Okay. In F generation, that means the parent generation, if you cross between red color flower plants to white color flower plants, if you cross these 2, okay, this is which generation? Tell me. F generation, parental generation. What are the gametes can form here from here? It is homozygous condition, right? This is a homozygous condition. That means both alleles of a same trait are similar, and here also homozygous. Now look at here. What are the gametes can form here? 2 gametes can form here. Capital R, 1 gamete. Capital R, second gamete. 2 similar gametes here, and here also 2 similar gametes can form. Small r, small r. So what is this? 2 gametes. Okay. Now what we are doing in Antirrhinum plant, 2 type of flowers are going to produce. One is called red color flowers and second one is called white color flowers. What I'm taking, what I'm doing, I'm taking red color flower Antirrhinum plant, I'm crossing with the white color flower plant, Antirrhinum plant. So what exactly the Efferent generation is showing? Let me take here. When you do this graph and also Punnett square, look at here, this is a Punnett square. In the Punnett square, we would identify F1 generation. This is Punnett square, male, female. So what is here? Capital R, 1 gamete, capital R, second gamete. Here, small r, 1 gamete, small r, next gamete. So what is the first zygote here going to form? Capital R, small r. These 2, capital R, small r. These 2, capital R, small r. Finally, capital R, small r. Sir, in F1 generation, all plants are capital R, small r plants. Let me write here. In F1 generation, all plants are heterozygous, capital R, small r. We know, we have already discussed in Mendelian cross, out of the two allele, one allele dominant over other to express the characteristic feature or phenotype in Efferent generation. Now what happened? This capital R, it completely dominate on the small r to form what? Red color flowers, right? Red color flowers in where? In the Efferent generation. Efferent generation. But it's not going to happen. Intermediate colors are going to form. Intermediate characteristics are forming. What is that intermediate characteristics, sir? Pink colors are. Pink color flowers are forming in Efferent generation. So look at here. Let me write here. It's not going to form. Red color is not going to form. What color and what trait is going to form here? Pink color flowers are forming. Why pink color flowers are going to form, sir? Pink color flowers are going to form. What is the reason? Actually, according to the Mendel theory, capital R is a dominant gene, should be completely dominant on the small r to form a red color flowers because it is a dominant gene. So why pink color flowers are forming? Keep in mind, read the topic, read the name. Incomplete. Capital R dominant gene is not completely dominating over small r or recessive gene. Because of incompletely dominating, intermediate color is going to form. But if you look at the Mendelian monohybrid cross, he did not get intermediate height plants. Do you remember? He took a tall plant, capital T, small t, small t. When he crossed the tall plant with the short plant, he got all tall plant. There was no intermediate height plant in monohybrid cross of Mendel. But what happened here? In the antirrhinum, if you cross the dominant one, that means homozygous red color flower plant with the white color recessive plant, you will get in Efferent generation completely new trait, that is pink color. This pink color trait you did not identify in the parents. There is this characteristic is absent in the parents. So intermediate flowers are forming. So why intermediate flowers are forming, sir? Because one reason, the dominant gene is not completely dominating on the R, that means small r, recessive gene. Because of incomplete dominating, because of incomplete domination of this capital R, this what they call intermediate characteristics are forming. So capital R, small r is not red color flower now. What is this? Pink color flower. So the Efferent generation R shows the intermediate color flowers. What I'm doing now? F1 into F1. That means this pink color flower. So I'm taking here what? Capital R, small r. Capital R, small r, which flower? Pink color. Right? Pink color flower. I'm crossing with pink color flower, capital R, small r. This is also pink color flower antirrhinum plant. So this is F1 into F2, F1 into F1 to order to get what? F2 generation. Listen, many times question I've been asking from this generation, F2 generation. Let me take here. What are the gametes can form here? Two gametes can form, two different gametes can form because it is heterozygous, capital R, and here it is small r. Wait. Sir, this is a law of segregation, right? The gametes are segregated, the alleles are segregating. I told you law of segregation will be maintained, law of segregation will be followed, but law of dominant they will not follow. So that's why we call it the non-Mendelian. What not following? Law of dominance is not following. What is law of dominant? Dominant gene completely dominating over the recessive gene to form a dominant characters in the Efferent generation, but it is not happening in this case. Capital R is a dominant gene, is not completely dominating. That means which law is not following? Law of dominance is not following. That here law of segregation is following, beta. Keep in mind, law of segregation is following, but what not following? Law of dominance is not following. Now here also there are two gametes are forming. What are the two gametes? Capital R, small r. Okay, this is F1 generation. What I'm getting? F2. F given that F1, F1 given the F2. Make a Punnett square here. Here, Punnett square. In the Punnett square, we can write here male, female, capital R, small r. These two gametes in this two box. Here it is capital R, small r. These two gametes in this two box. So what is the first zygote? Capital R, capital R. Capital R, capital R. Which flower plants? Look at here. Capital R is red color, right? Look at here, the red color. So I am writing here what? I am writing now capital R, red color flowers. Keep in mind. Second one is what? What is the second one? Come on. Now, second one I can tell capital R, small r. Capital R, small r is which color? Pink color. Look at the Efferent Generation. Capital R, small r, pink color. Third one also capital R, small r, pink color, sir. The last one is small r, small r. Small r, which color flowers? White color flowers. So I'm writing here what? Capital R. Now, capital R, small r. How many? 2 are there. Pink color flowers. Pink color flowers. Next, small r. How many are there? 1. Which color? White color flowers. So what is the phenotype ratio? Physically, how many characteristics you are identifying? 3. What are they? I can write here like this. What is that? 1:2. What is this one? Red color flower. 1:2. How many pink color flowers? 2. 2:2. How many white color flowers? 1. This is called phenotype ratio. Phenotype ratio. Go back to monohybrid cross of Mendelian cross. In that, the phenotype ratio was 3:1. But here, 1:2:1. Are they following the Mendelian cross? Are they following the Mendelian ratios? No, sir. Non-Mendelian inheritance. You got my point? Next, what is the genotype ratio? How many homozygous dominant? Homozygous dominant 1, sir. So let me write here. Homozygous dominant 1:2. How many heterozygous? 1, 2. Heterozygous. So 2:2. Okay. How many homozygous recessive? 1. So 2:1. This is which ratio? Genotype ratio. Genotype ratio. One important, keep in mind, important topic. In which inheritance phenotype ratio, genotype ratios are similar? Incomplete dominance. Look at here, phenotype ratio is similar, genotype ratio is also similar. In incomplete dominant, both are similar, but if you look at that monohybrid cross of Mendelian cross, phenotype ratio was 3:1, genotype ratio was 1:2:1. You got my point? So this is called incomplete dominant. Because of incomplete dominance, intermediate trait flowers are forming. Intermediate characteristic forming in which generation? Efferent generation. What is the reason, sir? The reason is that dominant gene is not completely dominating over recessive gene. Because of this reason, intermediate characteristics are forming in Efferent generation. In the examination, they might give two what they call pink color flowers plants, or one pink color flower or one red color flower. Any question can come in the NEET like competitive purpose. Keep in mind, if you cross one capital, let me take here red color flower and pink color flower, what is the ratio? They will ask like this, pink color and also red color flowers. If you do like this, capital R, here it is capital R, small r. So capital R, red color flower, capital R, small r, pink color flower. This two, capital R, red color, capital R, small r, pink color. That means 1:1 or 2:2. This type of questions are asking in the NEET like competitive purpose. One more important point, keep in mind students. If in the examination, if a question come, red color flower of pea plant, don't go with the incomplete dominant, because pea plant is not an example of incomplete. Did I given the example of pea plant here, incomplete dominance? Pea plant did I given? No, sir. So red color flower of pea plant is coming, you just go with the Mendelian cross only. If they are asking red color flower of antirrhinum, red color flower of particular snapdragon, or black color feather or blue color feather of Andalusian fowl, our answer is our focusing on incomplete dominance. You got my point? This is for the CBSE question examination for 3 marks, and also NEET like competitive purpose. This question often asking in the examination. I hope you understand this whole concept, incomplete dominance. Thanks for watching.
Brilliant Qatar, your trusted coaching partner for IIT, JEE, NEET, Science and Commerce tuitions with 10 years of excellence in quality training. Brilliant Qatar.